Let's face it, we all share the same problem. We're trying to compete with Wall Street in picking the best stocks that we can make money in the stock market. And sometimes it gets rigged against us because they have more people working on their staff than you and I do. And then also they have quantum computing doing just sub-second trades. And that's what we're competing with. Well, guess what? The playing field has just been leveled. That's right. I'm bringing on 1,000 stock analysts to help me pick stocks for myself. And I'd like to make that offer available to you too. How am I doing that? Guess what? I'm using artificial intelligence. Are you familiar with Microsoft's Copilot? Yeah, that's what it is. Go Google it, learn about it, and then come back and we'll talk more about it when I put this on my website. That's right. I'm going to use Microsoft's Copilot. By the way, you might want to be buying some Microsoft stock today. And we're going to put together a Copilot program where they analyze my work, and then I get information from my 1,000 analysts, and we put it together and have artificial intelligence analyze it. This is not financial advice. Stop. No, this is not financial advice. This is financial education, probably the best education you're going to get unless you go to Harvard. No, take that back. It's the best financial education you're going to get. But let's first of all get this clear. This is not financial advice.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
I just became aware of Microsoft's Copilot. You need to become aware of it as well because it's going to change your life and it's going to change the world that you live in. Let me give you some analysis. If you've been here before, you know that I have put together two portfolios, Bus 13 and Bus 12. Bus 13 is built around the retooling of the internet to getting it up to speed so it can handle the load that it's going to need to carry to basically give you and I access to artificial intelligence and machine learning. Once that's done, and it's being done as we speak, then the software companies that we are aware of are going to come in and use that artificial intelligence and that computing power to change our lives. It's going to basically, as I said, help me bring 1,000 stock analysts on. How is that going to work? Well, the Bus 13 is on an Excel spreadsheet. It tracks the history of these stocks going back to 1999 through current day. Then it also tracks their performance on a daily, a weekly, a monthly, a year-to-date, and a year basis. And that information is all analyzed and then compared to what the S&P 500 is. That's already exists. That's part of the Bus 13, and you can be a part of it just by getting on the bus and joining our tribe. So now what I've learned from my research into Microsoft's Copilot is I'll be able to ask ChatGPT to analyze my work, not only the past history and the current happenings in all of these 20 stocks, but also the analysis work that I've done on another spreadsheet, and ask ChatGPT to come back and give me its educated opinion of that and create a document as to how I might allocate my funds amongst those stocks based on the knowledge which it has. Okay, are you up to me? I'll then put that on my website, and I'll ask you to come to the website and you analyze it and then email me your analysis. That's right. I want you to email me your analysis and your input and any other stocks that you think might be appropriate on it. Now, I'm going to get 1,000 emails. Guess what I'm going to do with those 1,000 emails? I'm going to go to Microsoft's Copilot and ask them to read the emails, compare it to the document we have, and update the document and give us the current opinion of how the Bus 13 portfolio is going to work. Now, I'll do the same thing on the Bus 14, or no, that's the Bus 12 portfolio. What's that all about? That's the people who are going to deliver us the artificial intelligence and the machine learning that's being developed by these large language programs. Okay, so at this point, I now have 1,000 people feeding me information, Microsoft analyzing that feed, and then giving me a synopsis of that feed. Now, my goal is to get our number up from 1,000 to 5,000. 5,000 people feeding me information on a daily basis, and Microsoft's Copilot analyzing it relative to what's happening in the stock market on a daily basis. And then we then make a decision collectively or individually as to what we're going to do with it. And it's all going to be on my website, Best of Us Investors, which I've spent somewhere, I'm up to about 20 grand put into it now, getting this all done and making it possible for you to come and have an easy place to see what's happening on the bus 13, what's happening on bus 12, and what does the best minds of the world think about it. I want to get this joining the seats filled on the bus, and there's going to be 5,000 of them. And on September the 5th, 5,000 the 5th, we're going to close the doors, okay? And we're going to reassess and say, do we want anybody else on the bus? So if you've got it until September the 5th, if this sounds like something you want to be a part of. Now, do you understand what I talk about when I say we have a tribe? Do you understand when I say we're turning buying stocks into a team sport? Is this all starting to make sense to you? That if we work together as opposed to against each other, and please, don't be so mean. You don't have to be mean. Go listen to Taylor Swift. She'll tell you, why are you so mean? That I'm speaking to you mean people who make comments on the in the comment section and say you got it all wrong on the genome sequencing and the genome editing. Well, you were right. I did get it wrong. I was early to the dance. That will come. That will come. Trust me, because it has nothing to do with whether you have a gas-powered vehicle or an electric vehicle or you're using electricity or solar. No, it has to do with how long you're going to live. Yeah, how long you going to live? Are they going to take the cancer out of my body so that I can live to be 102? I don't know, but that's what I was betting on, and I came early to the dance. But I am not early to the dance on this. This will happen within the next couple months. So it's up to you. Stay on the curb there and watch us go by, or get on the bus.